the setup is I play Ben Crawford, who's a blue-collar house painter, family man, who at the very opening scene of the series finds the body of a dead child, and pretty immediately becomes the prime suspect in the child's murder. And so then the rest of the show is Ben trying to clear his name, a la sort of like The Fugitive or something like that, before he's arrested and convicted. And so over the next 8 hours after the pilot episode, my character is on a quest to discover who the real killer is, so he's not the one kind of accused. Very early on, and in a very big way, she sort of dominates the show in her moments, as her character should. And from the outset, it seems like she's convinced immediately that it's Ben. And so the pressure she puts on him and his family, and the way she turns the screws in effort to get him to crack, nearly work, And so even though the guy believes he's 100% innocent, there's a small fraction of time he can't account for, which creates the doubt. And then in the interim, she's sort of driving him mad, which makes him look more like a killer. It's very Shakespearean. Katie Strickland would often say that I'm Hamlet in this. It's sort of like, functionally, in some regards, it is like that, where everything is going to hell and everyone wants, has a vendetta against this guy or is upset with him. And I agree. Yeah, and that was one of my points of interest in terms of getting involved, was to see a big network attempt to do something like a True Detective, where it's a finite 10-hour, you get film actors more often because the commitment's not as severe. And then also, the component that I find very interesting is the online web stuff, because we've shot these webisodes. The entire series is from my point of view. In between the episodes, you'll get webisodes that are from Juliet's point of view online. And there's substantial, juicy bits of information that help you fill in the blanks. So as the audience, the viewer, there will be things online to help you kind of be a detective as well. Yeah, I do think that they affect each other, certainly. The studios have contracted they've contracted in size, the amount of movies, the volume they put out per year. The onus has been heavily placed on tentpole, and and so I think to find real character work and to explore a story over a longer period of time, or that has a little more depth, or isn't just explosions, I think a lot of people are kind of looking for that and finding that in TV, and you see McConaughey and doing this show, and Tom Hardy's got a show. It's like, I just don't think that the same wall that maybe once existed is there anymore.
Absolutely.
It's always been about, or it always should be about, storytelling and entertaining the audience. If you're lucky enough to get people to sit down and watch something, make it good, make it entertaining. I don't care if it's a movie or if it's TV. It's like, that's the goal.